Hi, my name is Pam Schott, and I'm the Director of Strategic Sourcing for BMO Financial Group. I've been in this role for about a year, and prior to that, I was the Senior Manager for our IT category with responsibility for all IT acquisitions, most specifically to ONX, had responsibility for the value-added reseller relationships. Personally, I've been working with ONX since early 2002. However, the bank's had a relationship with ONX since 1997 when we brought them in as one of our value-added resellers for our server platforms overall. BMO went back to market in 2006, 2007 to look at our value-added relationships and really to try and consolidate some of those relationships. And we were looking for partners that could provide a breadth of services for us, and so that we could minimize the amount of supplier relationships that we had. And looking at the ONX offering, we really saw that they had the ability to provide us very deep technical views on many different suppliers, and so we could leverage that to remove some of the work from BMO, as well as ensure that we were making the most cost-effective and beneficial technical decisions for the organization. So the value that we see from ONX is really that in addition to just shipping us hardware and responding to some of our quote requests, they will come back to us and really give us good thought leadership on, we understand that this is what you're asking for, but we think that you can save additional value by looking at this configuration. So what we've actually leveraged them for, probably more specifically in the last 2 years, is to have them at the table with us when we're building our technical strategies, understanding what our business requirements are, and then they will leverage the different suppliers that they manage for us to bring us 2 or 3 quotes to look at for different offerings, which really allows us to make informed decisions and leverage their extreme technical experience to make sure that we're saving money. In addition to that, what I would also say is that they are out talking to suppliers all the time and coming back to us with different things from, we've actually gone out and negotiated you an additional rate based on your volume of spend with this supplier, through to looking at different ways that we can leverage suppliers, bringing in value-added services like free consulting, those types of things for some of our larger projects. So many different ways. It's actually interesting the way that ONX has performed for us, because the bank launched a supplier relationship management program probably about a year ago, where we relaunched it with scorecarding, etc. And ONX was one of 16 IT suppliers that we went and did an evaluation with our strategic sourcing team, executives across the bank that interface with them, as well as different business partners that are really stakeholders of the relationship. And out of that first scorecard response that we saw, ONX scored second out of the 16 IT suppliers, which in our mind is a fabulous rating. If I look at the ONX relationship and being a reference for them to some of the different customers that they're looking to gain business with ATB, I would say specifically that ONX has been a very strong partner of ours for a long period of time. They have probably surpassed our expectations as far as the value that they bring to the relationship. The actual account management team that we have is very strong from a technical perspective as well as from a relationship perspective, responsive, and not only do they come to us with good solutions and ideas, but they're constantly asking us what our business priorities are and making sure they're aligning their solutions to that, which in my mind is what separates an effective relationship to a real partnership. And that's why I would say that ONX would be a good choice for any organization.